In Kutit Engineering Academy, Farm Watch is one of our major programs. And what is this Farm Watch? Which I have written a book, Farm Watch, Satellite Farming, by Engineer Dr. Opoke Andrew. What is this Farm Watch? Farm Watch, just like the name implies, is watching over your farm to have your optimal harvests. Watch over your farm to make sure that your farm conforms to certain things that will make you have over harvest. And every farmer wants to have over harvest. So let's look at the book. The book is so interesting, and you would want to, I want to encourage you to buy. I use this as long as you're a farmer or you have anything to do with farming. It's important you buy this book. It's important you have this book. So what does this book is all about? It's all about introducing the power of the technology in satellites as regards farming. The satellite we see, we know about, has a lot of technology that we can tap into, and we use it for our benefit, especially in farming, or what we call it satellite farming. What does it really mean? It means the use of satellite to make sure that any area will have problem in farming, which we already identified: area of weather condition, area of the crop health, the soil health, the irrigation system, and then the what we call side crop calendar. So let's look at the book and know what the book is all about, or what it really contains. It's about 21 chapters. But these 21 chapters address critical issues. And about what are the issues that this book critically address? Let's look at the book critically address issue number 1, Introduction to Smart Farming. What is smart farming or precision farming? Or what does it really mean? Then when we say smart farming, now precision farming, because when you are a farmer, you don't need to do probability, you don't need to do permutation, you need to be precise. You need to be sure that if you plant at this period, at this volume, at this type of crop, this is what I'm going to harvest at this time. So you need to be sure of what you are doing. Farming is a business. So because it's a business and you're investing resources, you don't just do it and begin to assume that you will do, you get this, you get that. Sometimes farmers get lost because they are not seen as business. So we encourage you to use this technology we're introducing to you, that you can have precision farming. And this precision farming, now there are things you likely get in real farming, in real time or smart farming. So first of all, we have what we call real time monitoring. Precision farming makes sure that it tracks your crop health, soil condition, weather, irrigation needs in real time. So also smart farming also help you in optimizing resources, reducing waste by applying precision amount of water, fertilizer, pesticides, and so on. So there's also the issue of sustainability. When you are talking of smart farming, satellite farming, precision farming, we're talking of promoting environmentally friendly practices that reduces carbon footprints and conserves resources. So we also talk about profitability. Everyone wants to get profit. So the enhancing yield and reducing input costs to improve the financial outcome for farmers. So in real time of smart farming or precision farming, you need to stand to gain this. Now, but this book, what does it really help us to do in satellite farming? So we're going to be looking at we looked at six major areas where farmers need help. And these areas require this satellite technology. And first is called land mapping or zoning. Now, farmers sometimes they need to know, they involve surveyors to, okay, this is 10 plots of land, it's 1 acre or 2 acres or all that. Sometimes they just start farming without even knowing the volume, the size of their farm. So, but with this technology, the satellite is able to measure precisely your area you want to plant. And how do you do it? There are 2 ways you can do it. We have what's called walkthrough, or what's called geotagging or georeferencing. So when we say geotagging or georeferencing, you can use either there's a kind of app that has been developed, which with this called the SatoFarm app, which I'm going to introduce to you how to use the app, because the app works with this farm watch. So I'm going to introduce to you how to use the app called Start a Farm app. So with that app, even in your phone, you can use your phone to walk around your farm, and then when we walk around your farm, then that portion you want to use, we digitalize into the satellite, or we use Google Earth. When we say Google, we can from this office trace your farm, locate your farm, and digitize that portion of your farm into the satellite. Immediately we digitalize into the satellite will tell us the exact measurement of that area, and the satellite will start monitoring that portion of the earth. And when they start monitoring that portion of the earth, then what do you stand to gain? You stand to understand soil health monitoring of your farm, because the satellite will now monitor the health condition of your soil, of that area, whether that soil is good enough, and what will it take to make it to have good to be healthy, because the soil needs to be healthy to have healthy crop. So the satellite has the capacity to monitor your soil, and the satellite has the capacity to do what's called crop health assessment. The soil and the crop, they go together, because the soil needs to be healthy, the crop also needs to be healthy. And then if the crop is not healthy, what can you do? The satellite will now be able to tell you the condition of the crop and what to do. For instance, the type of fertilizer to apply, how to make sure that you have a healthy crop, and when you're harvesting a healthy crop. So then also pest and disease forecasting. The satellite has that capacity to tell the farmer that this your portion of the earth, which is your farm, is about to be attacked by pests or diseases, and the type of pest or disease that is about to attack it, or if it's attacking it already, the satellite will tell you and advise you that this your farm is under attack of this kind of pest or diseases. And the satellite will also advise you the solution. The good thing about the satellite farming is that not only that the satellite will tell you the problem, but it brings you the solution. What's called advisory in the satellite. It will tell you what to do to avert it or to prevent it. So we also talk about weather forecasting or weather monitoring. When we say weather forecasting or weather monitoring, the farmer need to know the humidity, the temperature, the rainfall. We call it 15-day weather forecast. 15-day weather forecast, that every 15 days the satellite visits that portion of your farm, visit that portion of the earth called your farm. So after 15 days, you check. You must always have an advisory. So now the 15-day weather forecast means in the 15 days you'll be able to know when rain will fall there, what is with the temperature of that place, and then the humidity, and every other thing about weather condition of your farm, because the farm comes with weather condition, and it's the weather condition that will also determine whether you're going to have a bumper harvest. I'm using the word bumper harvest, but that's very common. So optimal yield, so that if you must have bumper harvest, you must know the condition of yours. And the satellite has the capacity to monitor that farm and tell you that the temperature is so high, and this is how we can reduce it. The rainfall there will be rainfall, because when you know when there will be rainfall, it helps you in planning. There's so many things that comes with it. So now we look at the key factors of the satellite farming. Now the satellite farming also have the capacity, what's called irrigation optimization, because the satellite will now tell you that this crop, the quantity of moisture, the moisture content it requires, the type of irrigation system, that is whether drip irrigation, whether what's called other drip, or there's other types of irrigation you will use. So now to tell the type of irrigation system you will use, whether flooding, whether drip, whatever irrigation system you will use, the satellite will tell you. And then what's the summary? The summary is you should be able to know the volume of water needed by this crop. Because if a crop that does not need waterlogged area, or doesn't need much water, and then you planted and it has too much water may affect the yield, or water not being available can affect the yield. So the irrigation optimization, which is can be advised to you by the satellite, will tell you precisely the volume of moisture or water content that crop requires and how you can achieve it. So then you also have the satellite has the capacity of soil nutrient analysis. It will analyze your soil nutrients. The satellite can do that. It's so interesting to know that the satellite can do that. Now, in this book, you will also find what we call scientific crop calendar. Scientific crop calendar is very interesting. What is scientific crop calendar? Because all this you are mentioning, we'll be taking them in turns in our classes. So, but I want to know what this book is all about, because this book will really help you. So, the scientific crop calendar is a calendar that will tell you when to plant, how to plant, and probably volume of harvest to expect, when to harvest and what to expect. There's nothing that interests a farmer like to know that if I plant 1 bag of rice maybe in a portion of land like this, I'm going to have 3 bags or 4 bags or 10 bags of rice. Then what the farmer will now be is, if I must plant 1 bag of rice to have 10 bags of rice or 20 bags of rice, what am I expected to do? In fact, in the satellite, in the scientific crop calendar, it's so interesting that you can enter all the key factors, like the type of crop, the time you are planting, and then the duration of that crop, and then the calendar will automatically, scientifically calculate and tell you the harvest to expect. And if you want to increase, assuming maybe an acre of land, you plant maybe 1 bag of rice, you used to have 5 bags, and you now want to have 20, 30 bags, how to increase it and increase the yield. So if you work with this kind of a system, it's so interesting that you are already sure that if you plant 1 bag of rice and follow all the conditions the satellite is giving you by advisory system, that if you follow the type of fertilizer, when to plant it, the pruning system, the irrigation system, and all that, and to make sure that it's not being attacked by pests and disease, because the pest and disease forecasting will tell you where that is the pest will attack it or it will not attack it. Or if you have all this information put together, you are sure you're going to have this volume of harvest, and you can increase if you want. It makes farming so interesting. So scientific crop calendar is one of the things I would want you to learn in precision farming. I want to learn in satellite farming. It's so interesting. I've taught many people, I've been to many places, even countries, to teach about satellite farming, to teach about farm watch. And here in Nigeria, we're encouraging you in Nigeria to identify with us, buy the book, and then follow us in our classes. So the WhatsApp number will be given to you to join the WhatsApp group on Farm Watch, so that you know what's up and how to identify with us, so that we'll be able to monitor your farm. We can monitor your farm from anywhere in the world. It's so interesting that all we just need is to, if you have the GPS location of your farm, if you tell us the area of your farm, we can locate it from Google Earth, and then trace it, and then get that portion to the satellite, and then everything about that farm will tell you, and the weather situation, the pest situation, everything about that farm will tell you. And then if you download our app, which I will introduce to you, and how to use the app, I will even teach you how to use the app. You download our app, everything will be so clear, because with the app you can get the advisory yourself. You just, if you things you need to learn, but you need to buy the book, because in this book we itemize step by step on how to use the app, what called Start Farm app. So you buy this book, you download the app into your phone, then we'll be guiding you. You'll be in our classes, other online classes or physical classes. We'll train you on how to improve your farming activities, how to improve your yield, farm yield, crop yield, and then you'll be so happy. Precision farming has come to stay. In precision farming, precision means you are sure. Precision means accuracy. Precision means is so reliable. So anything you are doing in farming is an investment. So you don't invest when you don't have good return on investment. So it's only with this technology that we are introducing to you, Farm Watch satellite technology. We're introducing to you is so important that if you try to patronize this technology, you will enjoy farming. Farming today in the 21st century is not like farming in the olden time, where people just farm and believe nature or assumption on whatever. But this one is called precision farming, it's called smart farming, it's called satellite farming, it's called technology of the satellite. You watch over your farm from anywhere. Imagine if you have a farm and you travel and you can watch over your farm from anywhere in the world, even for security reasons. Because of these days of insecurity system, I can tell you with Farm Watch, you can see your farm, watch over your farm, and know the activities happening in your farm from anywhere in the world. It's so interesting, and I want to encourage you to go to our seller shop, which will be given to you down in this video. The seller link will be given to you, where you go and see and download this book and buy it. It's very cheap, and then you can join our WhatsApp group and join our classes, both online classes and offline classes, and you learn this and appreciate what technology has come to do in farming. Thank you very much as you join us in our classroom, online classroom, offline classroom of Farm Watch. You will not regret joining us. This is new, this is well coordinated, and it's money printing. When I say money printing, now you can decide the volume of harvest you want. You can decide how you want your farm. You can monitor your farm. You will know everything about your farm. And you can even predict to your neighbor when rain is going to fall. You become a rainmaker because you can be predicting rainfall, you can predict humidity, you can predict temperature. You can be predicting everything. It's technology that is so reliable. Thank you very much as you join us in Nigeria. We are in India. We are in Zambia. We are in Kenya. So now we are trying to scale through other parts of the world. But here in Nigeria, we just came in and this technology is being introduced. Can you hook up? Can you join us and see what technology can do in farming? God bless you as you go global.